Hey boys, welcome to round 8 of our Broncos Season 2 career, and we're in 8 spots, so very fitting, and on 8 points, so it's triple eights, dude. Hopefully it's lucky, not a curse, but yeah, taking on the Panthers, and we've been fairly consistent, not as good as what I would like. I mean, obviously we're in 8 spot, but it's mainly it's fairly tight, top 8 to first, or 8 to first, and even like 8 to out of the 8. It's very close. Like, a lot of teams have a few wins, have a few losses. There might be 1 or 2 standouts either way, but the rest are fairly mixed up there. So yeah, we would like to sort of leapfrog the pack a little bit, get into that top 4, sort of cement it up there, but yeah, we just can't really, the consistency has not been there to start the year, which is disappointing, because I felt like this year was going to be big for us. Obviously the first season, it was halted by the fact, and maybe some people don't know what happened with that one, because we didn't actually make the finals, and the main reason for that was because I restarted the career mode because the DLC or the updated teams came out like halfway through, and I was like, I gotta download that now, and I'll just restart the career mode, that's fine. But I simulators right here, look at this. Unreal, Tyron Peachy is gonna score. What happened there? I do not know. Just no one was standing one off the scrum. I mean, I guess I should have thrown it back to Milford on the left, but I've never done that before. I've never seen that happen. So that was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, so that's what happened with the first season. I simulated up to the spot. We obviously were struggling. We didn't win any games, and I simulated. But then I was hoping this year, we'll come out firing. It hasn't been bad. I mean, it's still round 8. Like, we can't get too wound up in that sort of form, as we get another 6 to go there. We get a few lucky deflections. I spread it out to the left here. Good ball onto Jack Bird, trying to link up with Oates. He gets ankle tap, but he tries to pass it. I should have just held it. Boy, oh boy. And Wanga Blake, the speed stays streaking away. McCulloch, a huge chase, just gets the ankle tap. Wanga Blake, one of the quickest in the game. I think, it's funny because I think Wanga Blake is underrated with his speed. He's been in the open a couple of times, and he just flies. A couple of times I've seen him come from nowhere to chase players who've made a break, and he looks so quick. But I've never really seen him in full flight. There's been a couple of times, but not often. It's right here again. It would have happened again. Thankfully, we actually held off. Milford came from the blind side, and it works out pretty well. He's going to pin the ears back here, take it to the corner, gets it off to James Roberts. That was fantastic work by Milford. Good scramble by the Panthers, but still it was good work. It's right here. That is, what a ball that was. A good offload, and then Matthew Lodge with the silky soft hands there just gets a nice inside ball off to Maguire. This is a fantastic ball. Look at that, bang. And back on the inside, I don't know who it was. He raced up out of the line trying to shot Lodge down, but a great ball. So should hit back here, 6 apiece. There we have it. What was I talking about? I have no idea what I was talking about. It was Wanga Blake. That's what I was talking about, how quick he is. I honestly feel like he would be he's one of the fastest, but I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's right, that was a couple of nice bits of change of directions, but yeah, it hasn't really been many times. I mean, I guess also he's been out. It seems to have been out injured a lot in his career so far. I mean, he's only recently come back now from an injury. He just seems to be out of the team a lot through injury. So yeah, but he's lightning. Yeah, back to the game here. We're actually playing pretty well. Been unfortunate to be level because of that tries. Blake again can't stay away from him. He's causing us all sorts of strife out here. It should be last play potentially, as he does get tackled there, James Tarmo. So thankfully, last play, it was looking a little dangerous there, but we'll go in 6-all. It's pretty even. We've actually had more possession, but yeah, that unfortunate try off the scrum against us was not good. As Kelly here straight through, so some of our quick men are starting to cause some damage around the ruck as Milford back on the inside. Nice ball out to Jack Bird here, but again, they had the numbers there. Probably, you know, I do try to shift it, but probably should look a little closer at the numbers. Payne Haas straight through here, and yeah, the Broncos, they have some very talented young forwards coming through. Payne Haas is definitely up there as one of them. It's such a, as Tyrone Peachy now away, but it's so annoying that he got he's out for the season now with that shoulder problem. As intercept, James Fisher-Harris takes it. That was yeah, not a great pass, but yeah, I was you know, he was really starting to, he was cementing his spot on the bench, and I was excited to see him this year. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more time for him, is right here. How have they not scored that? I think it was Cleary. He was over the line. He passed it back to Fisher-Harris. It was a try saver from the defense, and then they kick it into one of their players offside. That was a massive blue from the Panthers as Nikorima, the X Factor, out of dummy half. He's got to streak away here. Tyrone Peachy is chasing. He's got the speed, but we just keep swerving away, and we're going to get there. Nikorima just comes on at the right time, and I saw a couple of tight defenders. The marker wasn't square. Took off, and Nikorima, he's an X Factor off the bench. That is for sure. Provides so much coming off and replacing McCulloch. Yeah, Payne Haas. It's so annoying that he's out for the rest of the season. But yeah, like I was saying, he's obviously got a lot of time left in the game. And I mean, I think the Broncos have locked him up for a few seasons. I know that, you know, a lot of clubs were chasing him, but I think he re-signed, which is good. I hope the Broncos are able to keep like all these young guys coming through, like David Fafita, obviously James Stewart. He's a monster. Who else? I mean, Offengow, he's very good. He's actually been incredible this year. But we get a chance here, 12-6, to really wrap this game up. I was trying to get the pass away. You wouldn't believe it. Peter Wallace, he shoots up out of the line. Nikorima is going to round him up. Hopefully, he's got the legs, but he's just can't quite get to him. Peter Wallace runs 90 meters and finally brought down. We actually give away the penalty on purpose there because yeah, there's no professional fouls in the game, so I mean, I'm going to use that to our advantage, get the line set as we're in a little bit of strife here. Nathan Cleary is going to go straight through Payne Haas that time, I think it was. Fell off the tackle, and that's, you know, a bit of inexperience. The young fella, a little bit tired from the break, having to run all the way back to the defensive line on our own goal line, and a poor missed tackle. So yeah, that was not good at all. So yeah, Panthers hit back, and it should have been, I mean, we should have basically iced the game, but it's not going to happen. His last tackle here, and you wouldn't, but look at this. Josh Mansell grabs it. They're going to get 6 to go. What has happened? And on first play, Maloney is going to slot the field goal to get him in front. Oh no, the AOI just never miss field goals, which is super frustrating. As Dylan Edwards now gets the offload away. What is happening? And Tyrone PG is going to score right on the full-time buzzer. There was no chance for us anyway, but good lord, the Panthers, they came home with a wet sail right there. That was a disaster. We should have won the game. But the Panthers are going to win by 5 points. Unreal. That was a disaster. Hopefully guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.